Smile 90.4 FM, Denim Revolution and power to you. 21 minutes before 12. Celebrate Cape Town, people, places, things, and we certainly celebrating the people of Cape Town this morning. Joined in studio by Happy Khambule. He's the Western Cape coordinator, as well as Logan De Mink, a club mentor. We'll find out exactly what those respective roles all include and what they mean for these guys. Logan and Happy, welcome to Smile 90.4 FM.
Right, thank you very much.
Great to be able to chat to you guys. And I've been speaking all morning about describing you guys as the South Africa's young climate warriors who went representing out in Poland to kind of get your message of, I suppose, climate change across. What in fact is your message, Happy?
Our message is, well, really simple. We want to get the voice of the global youth within the negotiation text, because what we find is that our countries, our governments, our delegates go to these climate change negotiations and they're well represented at a higher level. But when we go a step down, where the training of the people who are going to be taking control of the world in a few late years, we don't have the global south and the developing countries there.
So they would kind of make decisions, and then the people who actually need to implement decisions are not really aware about these decisions, in fact.
There we go. So
that can be a bit of a problem.
That's the problem. So that's where we come in. We're saying, well, let's get into where the decisions are being made. And so that when we have to implement the decisions, we've got the informed decision-making process, and that we are relevant at that point in time.
I believe that there are two bodies, NGOs involved. Project 90 by 2015, which is one of the organizations. Logan, is that the one that you involved in? And also the Project 90 by 2030. Happy, you were saying that was the umbrella body. Yeah. Can you just explain how the kind of structure of this and how it led to you guys heading off to Poland, Logan?
Well, Project 90 by 2030 has been around for, at the end of this year it will be 7 years.
Right.
And basically they've been just trying to be influencing policy in government regarding environmental issues. So that's what they've been doing for these past few years.
Okay.
And this year we decided to start a Young Climate Leaders program.
Right.
And that's where we come in. That's what we're doing right now.
How did the Poland trip, how did that work out? How did it come to be?
Well, the Poland trip is essentially looking forward towards Paris 2015.
Which is the big climate conference.
It's COP 21. And COP 19 is one of also the milestones in the actual COP negotiations. So we were like, well, we find that the Global South voice is not being represented, and we are part of the Global South. So if we want this to be done, we should do it ourselves as well. Let's be the catalyst for the actual engagement and the participation by youth. And it came about as saying, well, we know what the deadline is, so let's work towards the deadline.
Did you meet any other young people in a kind of similar position from elsewhere around the world while they're happy?
Yeah. We met a lot of guys from the Northern African states.
Yes.
They also shared the same values. We also met guys from Brazil and from India. A lot of the Latin American guys, they share the same.
Are the climate concerns common?
Yes, yeah.
What are they?
The climate concerns are basically around equity and actually having a climate deal which represents what the Global South's development goals are as well. What we're finding is that the Global North will have a specific ideal of what the text should be.
Yes.
But that's also translated in what the youth will also be engaging on, because in the UN we also have a subsidiary body which is the youth constituency, and that is also made up by representative capacity of the different countries and the different organizations.
It's quite a process to get your voice heard, eh?
Yeah, it is, but that's the point. I mean, that's where the decisions are being made, so we should be there, the fact that a lot of African countries' youth is not there is a problem, and we're trying to address that. Climate change, when it happens, it's going to hit us the most. It's not going to hit.
What I like about what you guys have done as well, it's almost like a two-pronged attack, if you will. So Happy and a couple of your colleagues, you were out in Poland. Logan, you stayed behind because you guys are kind of feeding the local opinions and ideas. You're telling me you work a lot with schools. What are some of the opinions coming out of that from young people in terms of how they see climate change?
They're very worried about it.
Is it a concern?
It's a big concern, because we're not gonna find another planet to live on in our lifetime. So what do you want to do? Do you want to mess it up and just hope that the Earth will fix itself? No, we have to take action and get our voices heard by the people making decisions at the moment.
Absolutely. Have you guys set up a website where we can have a look at for others who possibly to get involved? Is there a website?
So of course we've got a WordPress blog. It's called 90by2015.
90by2015.
.wordpress.com, I believe.
Yeah.
We're also on Twitter and on Facebook. So direct messages as well as any comments and any messages showing any indication of interest, we will gladly welcome, as well as, of course, we are in search of funding as well, of course. So any donations are welcome.
Fantastic. Guys, thank you so much for your time. Unfortunately, ours is a little bit limited, but I appreciate yours, Logan De Mink, club mentor, as well as Happy Khambule, the Western Cape coordinator, Project 90 by 2015, under the umbrella of Project 90 rather by 2030. I'll share all of those contact details with you in a sec or two. Guys, thank you so much, and continue the good work, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I feel good. This is the new Woolies Feel Good Christmas song performed by the Soweto Gospel Choir. Download the song and we'll donate.